Oh, hello. What are you doing here? You're early. I have to do something with the Instagram thing before we start. So consider this the pre-show. Okay, now I'm going to go away. Just pretend you haven't seen me. Universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. But alive, that's the thing, but alive, this kaleidoscope of feelings whirls around inside my brain. I admit I'm slightly cuckoo, but it's dull to be too sane, and I feel brilliant and brash and bombastic, limp as a puppet and simply fantastic. Lockdown's not a thrill, but we know the drill, and at least we're still alive, alive. Thank you. Thank you. Hi. I'm hilarious internet personality Mardie Millit.
And I'm Drama Desk winner Michael Guerin.
With a big sunbeam on his face. He's my sunbeam. That was gross. Ew. Welcome to Live from Lockdown. This is the 387th episode, in case you're keeping up. We're doing an encore version of last Thursday's show. Now, I was planning on doing this every Thursday from now on, but guess who got a gig? So, it's all going to change. Watch this space. We'll be announcing all of that very soon. Now, this show, like I said, it's an encore of last week's, which was almost all requests and almost all show tunes. The song that I just sang is from Applause. That's by Strouse and Adams. Steve Aaron requested that last week. Charles Strouse and Lee Adams, and starred Lauren Bacall. I got to meet Charles Strouse a couple of times under interesting circumstances. I was singing in the ASCAP workshop one time, and I was 16 years old, and I told him I was from Shadyside, Ohio, and he asked me if it was near Sweet Apple. And then I got into I sang at a birthday party for him, sang a song of his for him. That was pretty cool. Next song is not a request, but it is a show tune. It's a song that takes place in the summer in a heat wave. You can almost see the heat radiating up off the sidewalk. This is from Hello, Dolly. This song is basically the My Milkshake Brings All the Boys to the Yard of 1898. And so I'll try to make it easier to find me in the stillness of July, because a breeze might stir a rainbow behind me that might happen to catch a gentleman's eye. And he might smile and take me by the hand this summer, making me recall how lovely love can be. And so I will proudly wear ribbons down my back, shining in my hair, that he might notice me. And so I will proudly wear ribbons down my back, shining in my hair, that he might notice me. What a great song!
Yay!
Thank you. Okay, what's next? Oh, the next song we're gonna do is a request. It was requested, well, No Coward was requested by Pat Washburn. And then Shane Baker said, why don't you do this song? I need some water. Pardon me. He suggested this song, and I thought, I'm not gonna be very funny on that song. Turns out I am, though. Okay, I think you'll like it. Let's go. I'll sing you a song, it's not very long, its moral may disconcert you, of a mother and wife who for most of her life was famed for domestic virtue. She had 2 strapping daughters and a rather dull son, and a much duller husband who at 61 elected to retire, and later on expire. Sing a hallelujah, hey nonny no, hey nonny no, hey nonny no. He joined the feathered choir, having laid him to rest by special request in the family mausoleum. As his widow repaired to the home they had shared, her heart sang a gay Te Deum. And then in the middle of the funeral wake, while adding some liquor to the tipsy cake, she briskly cried, "That's done, my life's at last begun." Sing a hallelujah, hey nonny no, hey nonny no, hey nonny no. It's time I had some fun. Today, though hardly a jolly day, at least has set me free. We'll all have a lovely holiday on the island of Capri. In a bar on the Piccola Marina, life called Mrs. Wentworth Brewster. Fate beckoned her and introduced her into a rather queer, unfamiliar atmosphere. She just sit there, propping up the bar beside a fisherman who sang to a guitar. When accused of having gone too far, she merely cried, "Funicularly, just fancy me, funicular." When he house a daisy, which was quite a surprise. Each evening, with some light excuse, and beaming with goodwill, she'd just slip into something loose and totter down the hill to that bar on the Piccola Marina, where love came to Mrs. Wentworth Brewster. Hot flushes of delight suffused her. Right round the bend she went, picture her astonishment. Day in, day out, she would get a belt because she felt she was no longer on the shelf. Night out, night in, knocking back the gin, she cried, hurrah for Nick, you laugh for Nick, you leave for Nick yourself. Just for fun, 3 young sailors from Messina bowed low to Mrs. Wentworth Brewster, said scusi and abruptly gusta. Then there was quite a scene. Her family in floods of tears cried, leave these men, mamma. She said they're just high-spirited like all Italians are, and most of them have a great deal more to offer than papa. In a bar on the Piccola Marina.
Did it again, didn't I?
Did it.
Mother.
There's no one on this earth like Michael Guerin. Can we just have a hand for him, because he does all this stuff that he doesn't know, and he learns it for me. And folks, he doesn't sight read, so he learns it by listening to it, and then he looks at the chords, but he's making up his own arrangement as he goes along. He's amazing. Did I pick the right person to be in quarantine with, or what? So,
Me too.
we're going to do a commercial. I'm going to have a look at the comments. Oh yeah, this is my first time broadcasting live on Instagram. So thanks to those of you who are hanging out here on Instagram. And I got my regular crowd on Facebook as well. So that's why if you see me looking at another camera, it is another camera. It is another camera. Thanks. So we're going to do a commercial now. First of all, if you would like to tip, it's not required, but if you would like to, at Venmo at Mardie-Millit, and PayPal is Mardie@gmail.com. And here's another commercial. We have a CD. Well, it's not a CD anymore. It's an electronic download. Hey, look, it's Michael and Marty. You can buy this as an electronic download on Amazon.com. And it's mere pennies. Okay, next song. The next song, after I have a swig of water, this is water with...
Amazon?
This, huh?
Amazon? I thought you said Avalon. I started playing Avalon. But it's Amazon that you can buy this.
Amazon.com. What? Okay. So I poofed my hair way out today because we have to do this with the air conditioning off, and I know it's going to flatten. So I started out in full drag queen mode. I used that Got To Be freeze spray. Okay, so next song, Pat Washburn's request. She likes to sing it in the shower. I'm going to need a shower after this. It's just a great standard by Cole Porter from Anything Goes. Go! My story is much too sad to be told, for practically everything leaves me totally cold. The only exception I know is the case when I'm out on a quiet spree, fighting vainly the old ennui, and I suddenly turn and see you're kick from champagne. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all. So tell me, why should it be true that I get a kick out of you? Some get their kicks from cocaine. I'm sure that if I had even one sniff, it would bore me terrifically too. Yet I get a kick out of you. I get a kick every time I see you standing there before me. I get a kick, though it's clear to me you obviously don't adore me. I get no kick in a plane, flying too high with some guy in the sky is my idea of nothing to do. Yet I get a kick out of you. Take it away, Michael Garrett. You have a beverage. I get a kick every time I see you standing there before me. I get a kick, though it's clear to see you obviously do not adore me. I get no kick in a plane, flying too high with some guy in the sky is my idea. Zippo-to-do. But I get a kick. How you give me a boot. Yes, I get a kick out of you, out of you, out of you. Cool. We had no idea what we were going to do there. These rehearsals are so important, right?
Mardie Millit. Clap, 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 clap.
Hope you're all clapping along at home. And I'm sorry I can't respond to like comments because I can't see. What are we doing? Oh, this is a mashup. One of the songs is a request and a show tune, but I'm not going to tell you even whose request it is, so I don't want to give it away. But the first song that we're mashing it up with is a song that was written in French by Enrico Macias, who is a Jewish Algerian singer who's currently recovering at home from the COVID. Get better, Enrico. He was thrown out of Algeria. He and a lot of other Jews were thrown out of Algeria, and he became a superstar in France, as you do. But he wrote this song about being the other, being the outsider, being an immigrant, being a minority. And he says, I am a Spanish Jew. I am a Greek Armenian. I am all of those. I am everywhere where people are getting together to speak freely and say whatever they want. I wrote an English translation that I'm going to sing first. Then we're going to sing it in French. Then we're going to mash it up with an unknown show tune. Here we go. Boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka. 8. To hate all the people your relatives hate, you've got to be carefully taught. 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 So Enrico Macias meets Rodgers and Hammerstein. That one goes out to, wait, who is it? Dan Alvarez's mother. Sincerely, Alvarez's mother. She requested You've Got to Be Carefully Taught. Great song. South Pacific was the first show I ever did in Wheeling, West Virginia in 1979, I think, in the amphitheater at Ogle Bay Institute. I was going to talk about it later. We're doing another song from it again later. So what are we doing here? Oh, I forgot to say, immigrants, they get the job done. Because, yeah. So this next one is a request that I was going to do anyway. Requested by Jill Bell Orenstein. It's Sondheim. It's from Follies. You know it, you love it. I hope we do it justice. We bow. The sun comes up, I think about you. The coffee cup, I think about you. I want you so, it's like I'm losing my mind. The morning ends, I think about you. I talk to friends, I think about you. And do they know it's like I'm losing my mind? All afternoon doing every little chore, the thought of you stays bright. Sometimes I stand in the middle of the floor, not going left, not going right. I dim the lights and think about you. Spend sleepless nights to think about you. You said you loved me, or were you just being kind? Or am I losing my mind? I want you so, it's like I'm losing my mind. Does no one know it's like I'm losing my mind? All afternoon doing every little chore, the thought of you stays bright. Sometimes I stand in the middle of the floor, not going left, not going right. I dim the lights and think about you. Spend sleepless nights to think about you. You said you loved me, or were you just being kind? Or am I losing mind?
Yay!
Thank you. We're all losing our minds a little bit. Yeah, I was going to talk about South Pacific, and shout out to Arlene Merriman if you're watching. Arlene was Bloody Mary in that production of South Pacific that I did with Earl Wrightson and Lois Hunt in the starring roles. They were going around the country doing these things in community theaters. Wow. Anyway, this is another song from South Pacific because it's just a damn great score. And also, I think about it often because even though there's a lot of bad news every day and the outlook doesn't look so terrific and there's so much uncertainty, I still believe that deep down most people really are good. I do. So let's do it. Dum, dum, da, dum. When the sky's a bright canary yellow, I forget every cloud I've ever seen. So they call me a cockeyed optimist, immature and incurably green. I have heard people rant and rave and bellow that we're done and we might as well be dead. But I'm only a cockeyed optimist, and I can't get it into my head. I hear the human race is falling on its face and hasn't very far to go. But every whippoorwill is selling me a bill and telling me it just ain't so. I could say life is just a bowl of jello and appear more intelligent and smart. But I'm stuck like a dope with a thing called hope, and I can't get it out of my heart. Not this heart. He always forgets about that portamento. That is the you got to have that Mary Martin Memorial portamento in there. This next request was sort of requested by Gail Leondar Wright. She was actually asking for something else, but she garbled the words, and there wasn't enough time for us to learn See What It Gets You. So we're this is a Sondheim mashup. You just go with it. That's what I'm going to do, because there are some places where we really don't know what's going to happen. We're going to find out together.
Yeah?
Yeah, do it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, I'm going to have some water. Okay, now you know life is crummy. Well, now you know. Okay, big surprise. People love you and tell you lies. Bricks can fall out of clear blue skies. Put your dimple down, now you know. mustn't touch a thing. Everybody says don't, everybody says wait, everybody says can't fight City Hall, can't upset the cart, can't laugh at the king. Well, I say try, I say laugh at the kings, or they'll make you cry. Lose your poise, fall if you have to, but lady, make a noise. Everybody says don't, everybody says stop, everybody says wait around for miracles. That's the way the world is made. I insist on miracles if you do them. Miracles, nothing to them. I say don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. We did it! Woo! Victory lap. Okay, Ben.
Commercial.
Yeah, we're gonna do another commercial. Venmo, at Mardie-Millit. PayPal, Mardie@gmail.com. It's not required. Not all of us are doing great right now. If you are and you feel like spreading it around like manure, please do, because Lord knows I'm spreading enough of it right now. And also you can buy our CD on Amazon.com. Okay. Next. Oh, I was going to talk about my parents, because today would have been my mom's birthday. My mom passed away last year. This is our first birthday of hers without her, and we miss her. And my mom and I went to see this show on Broadway in 1980, the revival with Richard Burton. And my dad went to see this show before he knew my mom in 1960 with his friend Fritz Schaefer. And my friend Gretchen, who is Fritz and Sylvia's daughter, asked me to sing a song for her dad and my dad. And I said, I know that Fritz went to see this show with my dad, but he was really tired from walking around the city all day, and he slept through most of the show. So he didn't really get to hear this song. So anyway, it's going out to the memory of my dad and the memory of my mom. It's a song from Camelot, not a song that any character I could ever play would sing, but it's my show and I can sing what I want. Okay, let's do it. How to handle a woman? There's a way, said the wise old man, a way known by every woman since the whole rigmarole began. Do I flatter her? He begged him answer. Do I threaten or cajole or plead? Do I brood or play the game? Said he smiling, how to handle a woman. Mark me well, I will tell you, sir, the way to handle a woman is to love her. Simply love her. Merely love her. Love her. Love her. Thank you. So here we are. It's the end of the show. I can't believe it. Thanks to everybody tuning in. Thanks to Chris Levy for making me that lead sheet for Now You Know. Bar 36 is a real doozy, folks.
The cops shut it down, by the way.
And I would like to go to 36 bars when I'm finished with this, but I'm going to be going to my home bar. Then I'm going to be watching Billy Stritch on his page, which you should also do because he gives a good show. I'm going to mix my drink first. Don't get me wrong. This is the song that I always close with now. I now have a thing. This is a thing that I do. It's a song about New York. It's a song about not wanting to leave it. Because I sure don't. Oh, and I should say thanks to this guy over here, Michael Guerin.
Hi!
Michael Guerin is doing his own show, but some schedule things are up in the air, so watch this space. Watch this space. Good things are happening. Finally. Here we go. Tuscaloosa's calling me, but I'm not going. There is only one great place I plan to be. And that place is New York City. Love the face of New York City. Can't erase what New York City means to me. Tuscaloosa's calling me, but I say never. Southern drawls and honeysuckle leave me cold. There's no place but New York City for me ever. Took a long time selling me, but now I'm sold. Wanna tell ya, I will fly to that great city. I will die for that great city. I will try for that great city. Every chance I get, I just love to walk on her streets. Love the way they talk on her streets. Love the things here in this town. Good night, everybody. Thanks, Michael Guerin. See you soon. I have to shut off 2 live streams, so give me a break. All right. End this. Bye. And end this.